Guiding us through the avatarisation of humanity is Marcus Endicott, robo-psychologist at metaguide.com.
Hi, I'm Marcus Endicott. I started my career as a travel writer and later became fixated on interactive talking books. I worked on chatbots, conversational AI, for more than 10 years until deciding to pursue a Master of Creative Industries in virtual embodiment, and I've spent some years looking closely at AI in VR. What is avatarisation? Slowly but surely, starting with social media, digital copies of everyone will happen sooner or later. First in many forms, but later maybe only in a single form. In other words, eventually everyone will have an avatar or digital copy of themselves. So what is an avatar? The word avatar comes from Hinduism and means incarnation or descent into form. In computing, an avatar is a graphical representation of a user or the user's character or persona. Synthetic reality, simulated reality, artificial reality, virtual reality. Simulated reality is the hypothesis that reality could be simulated, for example, by quantum computer simulation, to a degree indistinguishable from true reality. Artificial reality is a 1983 book by Myron Kruger about interactive immersive environments based on video recognition techniques that put a user in full, unencumbered contact with the digital world. Virtual reality is a simulated experience that can be similar to or completely different from the real world. Parallel universe. So synthetic reality lives in the multiverse. The multiverse is a hypothetical group of multiple or parallel universes. The metaverse is the collective virtual shared space created by the convergence of all virtual worlds, augmented reality, and the internet. A mirror world is a representation of the real world in digital form. The mirror world consists of digital twins, and that's digital twins of everything. A digital twin is a digital replica of a living or non-living physical entity. There are two kinds of digital twins: inanimate objects and living beings, such as humans. The avatar layer. So the mirror world is composed of digital twins, and human digital twins exist in the avatar layer. The avatar layer is the part of the mirror world comprised of digital twins, which contains primarily humanoid avatars. Today, we see three kinds of avatars: static avatars, human inhabited avatars, and AI inhabited avatars. So examples of static avatars include virtual influencers on social media, for instance, Instagram. Human inhabited avatars we see as virtual YouTubers, VTubers. So they're kind of character-based live streamer. AI inhabited avatars we see as digital humans, virtual robots, in effect, software robots. So digital doubles is a term that came from film for virtual actors. So it's a digital clone or recreation of a human being in image and voice using computer-generated imagery and sound that is often indistinguishable from the real actor. Now we're starting to see medical digital clones, which are 3D representations of an entire medical history as well as current conditions based on medical imaging. In social media, we see alter egos, which is the beginning of the split or schism between who we are and who we think we are. Holoportation. So the holodeck was a fictional device from the television franchise Star Trek It's a stage where participants may engage with different virtual reality environments. Teleportation is the hypothetical transfer from one point to another without traversing the physical space between them. Telepresence refers to a set of technologies which allow a person to feel as if they were present, to give the appearance of being present at a place other than their true location. In effect, holoportation is next-level telecommunication, a type of 3D teleconferencing that resembles social virtual reality. Philosophical considerations of avatarisation include anthropomorphism and the uncanny valley. So anthropomorphism is the attribution of human traits, emotions, or intentions to non-human entities. In aesthetics, the uncanny valley is a hypothesized relationship between the degree of an object's resemblance to a human being and the emotional response to such an object. Basically, it's a valley, and it's uncanny, and it results in the well-known creepy robot effect. In other words, that we like things that are anthropomorphized, made to look like people up to a certain point when they become creepy, because they are too similar, but they're not identical. And it's hypothesized that this is some kind of evolutionary mechanism to protect health and well-being from, for instance, sick people who look uncanny. AI inhabited avatars. I'm not so much interested in the avatarization of humanity as I am in AI inhabited avatars. But AI inhabited avatars require the infrastructure of human inhabited avatars for avatarization. So my real interest is in AI inhabited avatars for sustainable development. And this year we've seen some examples already. So in May of 2020, Knox Frost, a virtual influencer, is helping the World Health Organization drive donations for their new COVID-19 campaign. And in July 2020, Soul Machines partnered with the World Health Organization to help more than 1 billion people quit tobacco and reduce the risk of COVID-19. In August 2020, Soul Machines and IBM partnered to build an AI avatar to answer questions about marine litter for UNEP, the UN Environmental Program. So in conclusion, the avatarization of humanity involves synthetic reality which lives in a mirror world. The mirror world is comprised of digital twins of everything, including the avatar layer of human digital doubles. These digital doubles we'll see most prominently in 3D telepresence or holoportation, which will lead us to AI inhabited avatars, which I intend to employ for sustainable development. So to learn more and keep up to date on AI inhabited avatars for sustainable development, join my Patreon. That's patreon.com/Endicott. That's MENDICOTT.